The innocent always die at the feet of cowards, brother. Know that you are the one who's pulling the trigger here, not I.
The champagne! Brown! How much have you all had?
You're a little late to the party, Mr. Jensen. We already drank.
And your lives are in danger. It's been dosed with a poison.
You're talking about an assassination attempt. That is, I hope we can call it an attempt.
We're gonna get everyone out of here. TF-29 can airlift you to a hospital.
That's my answer, I take it.
McCready! I need a scramble from the green room. We're losing the VIPs. McCready!
You had your chance, Adam Jensen. If only you had taken it. Can you hear them crying, Adam Jensen? All those lives you forced me to take!
Don't you dare put this on me, you son of a bitch. You're the one who pulled the trigger.
I had no choice. And I still have one life left to extinguish. You have been a problem to too many people for too long! Come to the exhibition hall, brother. This time, I will wait. Enough of these!
McCready. It's over.
Interpol began releasing the names today of augmented terrorists responsible for that devastating massacre in London last week. Among them, Viktor Marchenko, a long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition and right-hand man to its recently deceased leader, Talis Rucker. Counter-terrorism specialists have long had their eye on Marchenko and believe he personally targeted Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown after Rucker was dead. Marchenko, they say, wanted to send a message that all naturals, even those who claim to support augmented people's rights, are no longer safe from retribution. I do not know about you folks, but I think it is high time the United Nations passed the Human Restoration Act so we can all sleep safe again at night.
Turn it off.
This is Eliza Cassan.
Adam,
To you.
I know you did everything you could.
Yes.
We all know that. If I'd been in that situation,
I've been in that situation before, Alex. And I couldn't stop it happening then either.
you still tried.
Time now for the first in a new series focusing on innovation. This week's episode, Rabia, City of the Future. According to its creators,
I did all I could. But that still didn't stop people from dying. I have to take responsibility for those deaths.
You know who was really responsible, Adam. But if you want to take on that weight, you don't have to shoulder it alone. You heard Eliza hustling the UN to pass the Human Restoration Act? It's all a media show. Janus says it was already pushed through. They're just waiting for the right time to publicly announce it.
How long are we talking? A week? 6 weeks?
Does it matter? By the new year, it'll be law. By next year, they'll be decommissioning AUGs.
It'll be chaos then. Resistance, splinter groups, terrorism. The task force is gonna have its hands full.
Wait a second. You're not seriously thinking about helping them.
That can't be denied. Some people call this project an artificial utopia, but to that I say we can't have...
That could be our best bet, Alex. If we learn one thing from this mess, it's that the whole organization isn't crooked.
Really? Remember Manderley? The goon that runs a show?
I remember Miller dying in the line of duty for what he believed was right. There's gotta be more people like him.
Shit, Adam, you want to keep moonlighting? That's your choice. Maybe you can even clean up TF-29. I was wrong about Miller. But Janus is gonna say we're already out of time.
He knows we have names now. Manderley and Page. He knows we can get these guys. I bet he even knows how.
What are you saying? He's holding out on us?
I'm saying we are going to bring these people down. If Janus is serious about going all the way on this, then set up another meeting. On my terms this time. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. A long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act, so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think.